Hi, I'm Catherine.
And I'm Lynn, and we are a coffee break
with Cat and Mom. Cheers to season 3, episode 2 of season 3, but it is episode 42. So, I don't know what you put in it.
I thought it was episode 41. No, we're episode 31.
We're episode 42.
We have 3 oh yeah, we are. Yes. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
And we it's just second sip.
She's been drinking all day. Anyways, we are called a coffee break, though, not a cocktail break. But
it's summer and it's hot in Florida.
Yes, it is. So we are called a coffee break for a reason. Every episode, we go to a new coffee shop and we review it, and we let you guys know how it is and just the vibe of the coffee shop, where it's at, all that good stuff. And we're actually reviewing a coffee shop that we've already reviewed, so it is not a new one.
Because I've been to another one that we've already reviewed. So she brought her boyfriend Bryce to one that we've tried before.
Yeah,
we wanted him to try it too.
And I tried something completely new too. It's called the Guggen, and it is very ocean themed. It's very cool, very beachy. They have like sharks on the walls. I think it is very like shark focused, but they have the definition of a Guggen on there. What is a Guggen again?
I can't remember, but I can search it. But I know there is the bathroom for the girls is the mermaids, and Catherine knows the bathroom for the man is
what was it again? A manatee, and I went into the men's bathroom, and
she found out that there is a
sea warmer.
But your sister found out
they have energy drinks and coffee and matcha, all that good stuff. The energy drinks are amazing. We tried it last time, but this time I tried a matcha with raspberry in it, and it was so good. My boyfriend had one of their special mochas. It was like white chocolate mocha with something else in it. He loved it. He's not much of a coffee chugger, and he chugged his coffee. And then we just walked around. Oh, I forgot to say, it's in downtown Stuart.
I said it.
Oh, okay. And then after we walked around downtown Stuart, they have a lot of cute shops. Do you have the definition?
Yes. A Guggen is a term used by local fishermen to describe idiots on the water. They are dangerous, oblivious, and lack talent when operating boats, tying knots, choosing the correct fishing gear, and the like. A Guggen might look capable and confident, but be careful around them.
So that is the Guggen coffee shop.
But they know what they're doing there because it's really good.
But it is in downtown Stuart, and there's a lot of cute shops to walk around at too. So you can do that. And then
you know what's so funny is like you had a matcha with raspberry cold foam, and that's what I did at our second favorite one, which is Sorel, because the first one is in Canada, the Café Création, but Maison Création. But I had that this week too because that's one of their new vertion, and I was like, I can't believe we had the same.
Yeah,
without being together.
We're gonna do our weekend review to start. I have no idea what I did this week.
What did I do this week?
Well, this was my first week off of like school because I went straight from my spring semester into my summer semester. Like I literally don't even think I got a week break. Went right into my summer semester, and now I have a 2-week break. And then my boyfriend and I are going to Miami for the Young LA event there. It's like a Young LA block party, kind of like what Gymshark does. But I own no Young LA, so I'm going to be wearing Gymshark to Young LA, their biggest competitor. So we'll see how much hate I get. Yeah, but Gymshark is superior. So
okay, I hope nobody is watching this is part of Young LA. But anyway,
what'd you do this week?
I worked. I got your sister ready for, and we're going to have her on the podcast in a second. Amelia, the youngest sister, she is starting 6th grade on Monday, and she had her 6th grade orientation, all the new kids going in, and as you will find out, you guys know we just moved to Stuart, Florida, so this is like, from Iowa, so new town, new state, new school.
And she was homeschooled, so like this is totally new for her. And then that's why we kind of chose the topic, because she is starting school on Monday. And then I'm starting my last semester of school So it'll be my last first day, and I'm excited about that.
Yes.
But
And then your oldest sister, Isabella, is starting her last year of her master's degree.
Yep.
So, yeah. It's a lot of fun things. We're celebrating this weekend, so.
And then also, I was going to say something about you.
But about me?
Yeah, I forgot.
I'm not starting anything new.
No.
We
have to run it back a parent weekend. Last parent weekend tailgate.
And when is that? It's coming up.
Well, it's in September.
Yeah, so apparently I'm going to have to get another little red dress.
Or you can wear
red outfit.
I'm probably going to wear that. I just bought for the Young LA event. One day I'm wearing Gymshark. The other day I'm wearing this like red one piece. So I could just wear that for parent weekend.
Okay, I guess I
go to FAU, so we don't have sports teams that are good. So our sports is the tailgates before the basketball and football games.
Well, it was really fun last year.
Yeah.
I was I kind of knew what I was getting myself into, where we were going and whatnot, but it was so freaking hot. We were just so sweaty. I mean, from the second we got there, I think we were just really sweaty and the whole time. But anyway, now I was going to say something about this week. Oh yeah, I'm getting ready to go at the end of this month to another wedding in my family. I was able to actually, that's what I did this week, is worked on getting a plane ticket. It's during Labor Day weekend, so tickets were incredibly expensive. And Wednesday night, it just went down, clicked on the price, and it was changing price as I was paying, so I was rushing to finish it. It went up, I think it was $87 while I was purchasing the ticket. So it's my cousin that's getting married, and you guys, from the last episode, heard about their cousin, so my niece's wedding. It's the same. Well, sorry, it's the same wedding coordinator or wedding planner that's doing my cousin's wedding. So we are kind of all excited. It's kind of funny that sometime I don't see my family in Canada for like a year or two, and now I'm seeing them like last Christmas, a couple weeks ago, and then in 2 weeks. So
and if you go look at the last podcast episode, it's a vlog and a podcast. So we kind of give you an overview of the wedding. And then I filmed the whole entire weekend. So you get to see everything from like the rehearsal dinner to the morning of getting ready and then the whole wedding.
Yeah.
So except for her walking down the aisle, obviously we don't have cameras out, but you get to see everything and it's a lot of fun. So go check out that episode.
I'm somewhere in there, not much. I don't know where I was. I'm barely in any of those videos.
No, but you are in a clip of me jumping up and down. You did a model walk. You can go check out her.
Okay, that's what they have.
Model walk. Yeah.
I have no idea what came upon me, but I did it.
Yeah, she did a catwalk. But now we will bring my little sister in for a little interview about her 6th grade year coming up, and she's very excited for school. So we'll get to hear from her. Okay, this is my younger sister Amelia. She is actually 11. That's actually weird. I was telling people she was 12 the other day.
She'll be 12 in a couple months. Yeah.
But she looks like she's 16. It's really odd. And she got her haircut, so she looks even older. But she is starting 6th grade in, a day and a half, 2 days?
Yeah. And we're Saturday, so she's starting Monday.
She just had her school orientation, and she got to meet a lot of people. What were your thoughts of the school orientation and of the school?
The school's really big, and the orientation was organized pretty good. This is really chaotic.
Yeah. Were the kids like a lot different from like in Florida than in Iowa?
Yeah.
What was different?
Actually, not a lot. Actually,
I cannot take you serious.
all kids in Iowa are just weird.
So all kids in Florida are weird too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's valid. Okay.
So you were very excited for orientation. Are you just as excited?
No. She was nervous for orientation.
She was excited.
I was nervous
the morning
and
of.
excited.
Yeah. She got the nervous shits right before. But
she's excited for Monday.
Are you more Hello? Are you more excited for the first day of school than you were for orientation?
Yeah.
Now that you know people.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's talk about their orientation. First, she had a hard time sleeping the night before.
Yeah.
Probably from being a little bit nervous or stressed out or whatever, just the excitement. But I had to get up to go to work, right? And so she asked me to wake her up at 7 and not 7:01 or 7:02, but you had to be up at 7. She did not have to leave the house till 8:30. At 7:03, she was trying to get her clothes on. I said, no, we're going to go eat
But
first.
she looks so cute. She had a slick back ponytail.
Yeah, her sister
and her
Isabella
outfit was
did
super cute. But we're gonna talk about later, like my sister and I's like nightly ritual, or like the weekend
Ritual.
sounds right.
Yeah.
The weekend before we started our first day of school with our like best friends, who they were sisters that were the same age as me and my older sister. So we would always do like
swim friends too.
Back to school like shopping together, and then we'd go clothes shopping and like plan our outfits, and just we do like face masks and stuff. But we'll get
to that in a second.
What are you gonna do the night before school?
Tomorrow.
That's tomorrow. Yeah.
Can you take me to the Dollar Tree to get stuff, please?
No.
Asking on camera for
No.
sure.
We just went to the
I
store
want
today.
a face mask though.
No, you'll be fine.
Can I use your
My bad.
No.
Yes.
You don't need my eye thing.
Yes.
It's because of my age, not
I
you.
gave her ideas. My bad.
Yes.
But
you
what
can
are
go
you gonna
shopping
do?
with your sister.
Like,
I'm gonna shopping with you.
what?
Yeah.
No. What are you
Tomorrow.
gonna do?
Yeah,
Tomorrow
we're
night.
going shopping with you.
When like maybe next year you'll have like a group of friends, and then we will like the day before or the weekend before you start school, then we'll do what Catherine
But we
is
also did
saying.
homemade face masks, which I don't know
Oh,
how good they
dear
were
God.
for your skin and for your.
That was something
her
else.
hair, but
We
yeah.
have pictures of that, and it was at their graduation party.
We were
It
putting
was on the
like
boards.
food in our hair pretty much for this hair mask.
I know there was. I don't know about the hair mask, but
avocado.
the face mask was hilarious around our
Yeah.
pool. That was so funny. But no, so yesterday there's something a little bit funny, right, about how you got to school or how you got back from school because they had to try their bus route.
So
It was only sixth graders.
there was two buses that came to our drop off, and I got on the first one instead of the second one. And the second one was the right one I was supposed to get on. But anyways, I got on the first one, so when I got off the bus, they assumed that was my bus. So they gave me a wristband with that bus number, and on the way back from the orientation, I had to get on that bus instead of the right bus. And there's like a radio on the bus. You can hear all the bus drivers, and they were yelling at each other of whose fault it was.
Okay, but now we know which bus you're supposed to be on. But what is great, and that was not in Iowa, is they all have their ID badge on the lanyard, student ID, and they have to scan it, right, when you get on the bus. And I have an app on my phone that they make you download, and I know when she's scanned in the bus and scans out of the bus, so I know where she is in the world. So I think that's pretty great for safety anyways nowadays. I think that's really cool.
And this is totally off topic to that, but she picked out her first outfit, which is
a pink T-shirt with jean shorts.
Yep.
And
made by who? Kidding.
Me.
Oh,
the red
maybe
carpet.
no.
The one.
Who made the Hollister and
Hollister and Hollister.
the shirts are from Hollister?
Yes, they're both from
Okay.
Hollister.
It's a very cute outfit. She looks cool.
Yeah.
Now we'll move into kind of the actual first day of school. And this is kind of going to be a weird question, but what's the first word that comes to mind when you think about starting middle school?
Tough question.
Exams and tests.
And
That is
tests? Yes.
cute.
Valid. You haven't had really big
Exam
true
for
test ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, like we said, she's homeschooled, so this is a very big switch. She has like 7 different teachers, 6 different teachers, 6 different rooms
I
to
have
go
7
to,
different teachers.
7 different teachers, rather than just one homeschool teacher and just doing her stuff on her own. Which are you excited for, or did you prefer the sitting at home doing your work from the table?
I prefer the laziness of homeschool, but I think that
I wouldn't say laziness, the pace, slow pace.
I think that public school will give me a chance to make friends, and
Yes, which you need to. And your swim team.
yeah.
And your new swim team.
Um,
And
What
do
do
you have any friends from your swim team at the school?
I have one, but she's a 7th grader. So
That's okay though. But
Okay.
you're gonna be able to see 7th and 8th graders, right?
yeah, I have some classes with them. So.
That's good. Are you more excited, nervous, or a mix of both, and why?
I'm more excited and I'm nervous and excited, and I'm only nervous because of the tests and exams, but I'm excited because friends.
Aren't you nervous
Friends.
a little bit? You talked to me about the transition between classes.
Yeah, so it's a giant campus with different buildings and upstairs.
You can explain how many buildings?
And there's 5 different
5.
buildings and 2 buildings,
Three.
2 stories.
2.
5 buildings. 5 buildings, 2 stories each building.
And we only have 3 minutes to each class, and each class is
And sometimes you have to go
50
to
minutes long.
different.
So she has to
And-
sprint.
We have to sprint across the campus, sprint upstairs, sprint through the hallways, and then if you don't get to class on time, if you're late and found in the hallways when like the bell rings, then you get a tardy ticket, which means lunch suspension.
It's like a detention, but at
So
lunchtime.
you eat by yourself
With a teacher.
with a teacher?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, maybe.
yeah, you eat in their classroom with them.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Do you have a room teacher? Like is that what you called it, Catherine? When you were
Yeah,
in middle
homeroom.
school? A homeroom teacher, like one kind of assigned, meaning like he's or she would be.
Where you go to for like,
Do you have questions
it's just called
or
homeroom.
Like
Or
a
studying.
counselor?
No, it's just like she doesn't have it clearly.
okay? Because yeah,
No,
we would know what that is.
we do have another. We have the dean of discipline,
Ooh.
and if you don't want to go to him because that means you're in trouble, and he can give you a spanking.
Okay, what?
He can give you a spanking.
I was not aware of that.
I mean,
you
Yeah,
did
you
not
can.
tell me
All
this.
right. That's all right.
Yeah,
With
What?
with a belt or with
with
a
his hand.
ruler?
With his hand.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
What do
Anyway,
you mean if she deserves it?
yeah, no, parents have to be made aware of this.
What
It's
about
probably a joke.
when you were a kid? You didn't have to get permission for a spanking.
Oh hell no!
back
When I
then,
was younger,
You got your hand slapped by a ruler.
I did
Your
not.
hand. Okay. Anyway,
Which subject are you most looking forward to this year?
science.
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 Wow. Okay.
Because
I did not know that.
I know that a lot of the schools in science they just do like science, but I think the school does like experiments and stuff.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
That'll be fun. Which subject you say? I think you're about to say the same question.
Yeah, that you kind of really know that you're not gonna like, or you fear you're not gonna like.
Not so much the subject, but the teacher.
You just met them for 15 minutes.
World history.
You give off bad vibes.
She gives off really bad vibes, and I can tell she won't like me.
Oh, I'm sure she will.
Yeah, but my least favorite subject is going to be math, but the best teacher's in math class, so
Yep.
I think that he's gonna make me
He made you
like
laugh
the
a lot,
subject.
right?
He's gonna make me like the subject. So.
And you're the Iowa kid, right? Or Iowa girl?
In science class, I'm the Iowa girl because she asked us what elementary school we're all from, and I'm the one who didn't raise my hand, and she asked me where I'm from, and I said Iowa.
Iowa girl.
It's fun. Do you think you'll join any clubs, teams, or activities?
Possibly theater
Yes.
because hand clap. Yay!
Well, you're in chorus too, so maybe it'll be a musical.
Do you think you do a musicals, or do you think you just do like acting, like theater?
In theater, I'll probably do like acting at some point, but I'm gonna start off with like the lights,
Oh,
the
okay. So
lights.
she wants to
like
do that.
the backstage.
That's valid.
Yeah.
And then you slowly build the confidence
Yeah.
to try out for.
She's
like,
very
the-
artistic. We need to say
Yeah,
it.
you can be
you're
a-
extremely talented when it comes
I
to
wanted
art.
to be in art class, but they put me in.
You can
choir.
be stage
But you
visuals.
still can. You know you sing very well.
Don't
so
touch me.
That looks pretty. You can be the stage like visuals, like stage setup.
Yeah.
But
Next year she'll be in art, not chorus. However, you have a beautiful voice, and you know you do. So that could be very fun. So that means that we're going to be going to a lot of chorus concerts.
I'm excited for the Christmas concert.
That's
so
about
they
it.
have
Yeah.
they have spring ones and Christmas ones, and they have talent shows, which I will not be going to.
Watch out, she'll be in a talent show.
No.
Because she says she
No.
won't be. She
No.
will be.
I did the talent show when I was like, how old?
You were at the Catholic school, so you were in first grade?
No, I think I was a little younger than that. Kindergarten,
No. It was
first grade then. First
First and
grade,
third,
and
and your sister was
when
in
we
third
were cheerleaders. doing cheer sounds.
You were doing Girls Just Want to Have Fun from Cyndi Lauper.
It was pretty bad. I forgot like half.
Their babysitter was doing cheer, so she was like their choreographer.
Their cheer captain.
No, she was a choreographer. That was kind of funny.
Cheer coach. She's our cheer coach. Yeah,
and they never did cheerleading, just so you know.
Yeah, I don't know why y'all decided to do that. I don't know what.
You guys wanted to dance. That's why we came with that, because your babysitter, Melissa, was doing some little choreography when she came to babysit, and you guys loved it. So I think that's why.
Yeah, it was rough for me, at least. I don't know what I was doing, but
it was cute.
I had one last question for you, and before I started like middle school and before I started high school, I would watch YouTube videos by like, I think her name's Allie Marie or something, and it was like back to school outfits and back to school supplies. Did you watch any YouTube videos?
I watched relatable back to school TikToks.
That's fair. I guess the times have changed now.
Yeah, but what did you watch? You told me that you watched something that helped you. How to get your backpack ready.
Oh, I saw a little short, and it was like for girls, and it was like, always bring your little spare bag with like makeup to touch up your makeup or hair stuff, but pads.
Yeah.
And that's actually pretty good.
But those videos get you excited for school because they're like just so.
I also watched Get Ready With Me for first day of school. So.
Yeah, I like those. That's what I'd watch too. Did those inspire you to plan for your morning of before school?
Yeah, I'm going to FaceTime my friend and we're going to get ready.
I don't know about that, but okay.
Yeah, we are.
Okay.
All right, that's all we have for Amelia. Say bye.
Good luck.
Say hi.
Good luck, Amelia. You'll do great. You have no choice to be good, or I will slap the crap out of you.
Yay! Call child services.
CPS.
Say bye.
All right.
Bye.
Okay, so now we're going to move into the segment where we're going to talk about it being my last semester of college. And then after that, we'll talk about kind of just our memories of being in like middle school, elementary school, high school. Mm-hmm. She lived in Canada, so it was like a little bit different.
It's a little bit different, yeah.
But same thing. So
it's still the same thing, like going to school and getting ready and excited.
Yeah.
And, so you want me to? No, we start with you. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's have something. Okay. So how does it feel to know, because your older sister knew she was going to go do a master. You do not wish to go do a master's degree.
No, not unless the corporation or company I'm working for wants to pay for it.
Okay, but technically, like, you're not registered for the following year. So how does it feel to know that this is it? You're done. I'm
so excited.
Done. That's not how we spell it. But
I'm very happy because I don't know if like going through school, I feel like I've just been like, I've had a lot of fun, but I felt like I've just been like going through the motions and I'm just ready to start. I don't know. I feel like I'm going to miss college and wish I would have, what's the word? Cherished it. Is that?
You've
a little bit longer. I have, but I'm just ready to go. I'm just ready to go to Europe.
Okay.
I'm going to Europe after I graduate, and that's been my dream since forever. So,
which I think is a great idea, and it's the time to do it. However, let's just say you find a job and you have a good opportunity. I am not gonna, because you never know when your last day is, and I'm not going to waste my opportunity to go to Europe before I get like a 9-to-5 job or something. So that is my advice. Money comes back. Memories don't. Oh wait, I think I said that wrong. Totally. Anyway, okay. So, well, I don't know why. So, do you think? Okay, so are you going to go on campus this semester, or are you going to be home? Are you going to do like, or are you going to wear it the first day of school? No, all my classes are online, but I will be going on campus. I have friends still on campus, so I do want to make it back down there. And I live like an hour away. It's about an hour. It's about, well, yeah. Just over an hour. No, I think it's just an hour. I do want to go back down there and also for the tailgates so I can see everybody. So, yeah. Yeah, well. But other than that, it's all online. And I prefer that just because, again, our drive every day is not, it just doesn't make sense. So, technically, like, there's not going to be, like, Amelia or, like, your, like, the first 2 years you were on campus. You know, like, the first day of school was, like, did you do the same thing? Like, plan what you were going to wear and had a little routine with your roommates and stuff? Freshman year,
Well, one, we all like went out to dinner together before, and then that morning we all went to the caf for breakfast, and then we all just had different classes at different times. But I did plan an outfit. Obviously, I straightened my hair. I don't remember exactly what I wore on the first day, but I know that my roommates and I all like laid it out, and we were like, "This is what we're gonna wear." I just cannot remember what I wore.
It's
But
okay.
then we all got Starbucks for sure. I know for a fact we all got
Just
Starbucks.
at Starbucks.
And then I'm sure we went to the beach that first week, and then we probably got wine too for a wine night.
Yeah, which was kind of funny because there's my child that never drank wine, and also she's like, "Yeah, Mom, we're doing Wine Wednesday." Who are you? What did you do with my child?
Yeah, we started doing Wine Wednesdays.
And then it was Wine Tuesdays, and it was wine pretty much
because
every day.
all our schedules were different, so we had to move it around.
What are you gonna miss most? Okay, yes, you're gonna go on to Europe for like a few months or whatever, but what are you gonna miss most about your college life?
I'm gonna miss like living with. As much as I guess I complained about having to share a room with somebody, it was so fun because we were so like close. The four of us girls, we'd always go into one of our rooms and just like watch movies, have popcorn, and I don't know. I just had so much fun getting ready with them and living with them, and I think that's what I'm gonna miss. It's just it's weird going from being at home with your parents to being on your own with 4 or 3 other girls that are your age, and you just like do whatever and you make your own decisions. So I'm gonna like miss that, but I'm also not gonna miss the fact that I'm now gonna have to pay bills and shit. So.
Well, she doesn't yet. But
no,
anyway,
I don't yet, but I will. That's what I'm not gonna.
What are you not gonna miss?
What am I not gonna miss? The cost of everything.
The university is in Boca Raton, so it's pretty expensive to live there.
I don't know. I feel like I loved everything about it.
Good.
There's obviously going to be like
You had a good experience.
ups and downs with like being around people that are your age every day. There's going to be like some drama, some arguments, but really it just wasn't that big of a deal, and I still had fun.
What are some hopes? I know after graduation, you guys hope to be able to go for a couple months to Europe, but what are, like, past that? What are the hopes or like for career, for life changes, or?
Well, I don't know. I feel like I have a lot of big dreams. I want to have a business, obviously. I love this podcast, so I would love to continue that. I don't know. I want a big business, and I want my name to be like out there, something that like I own and created.
With your mom, because we do have a business plan. But
yes, we do.
So we're waiting for her to graduate. So if you could go back, it's a very good question. If you could go back and tell a incoming freshman, one thing, just one, what would it be?
To stay true to yourself and not just because you're no longer with like in your hometown with those people, most likely, to not pretend that you're somebody you're not when you're around these new people just to like fit in, I guess. Because the people I was around were nothing like me, and I had a very different relationship with my boyfriend than they did, and I don't know, I guess I like tried to change myself at some points because they were a lot different than me. But I realized sophomore year very quickly that that life isn't for me, so.
Good. Yeah. Well, thank goodness you did.
Yeah.
If you could take one childhood back to school tradition into your adult life, but I don't know for what, like first day, I don't know, like first day of the year, I guess. I don't know.
I know.
What would it be?
I wouldn't, not a back to school tradition, but like an elementary school tradition for Christmas, doing where we all sit down and watch a Christmas movie.
Yeah.
And then we have like a Christmas party
at work, in the office today.
Yeah.
We are watching a movie.
So that's what I want to do, is bring that back.
Well, if we own our own business.
So, yeah. We'll do that.
We'll do that because we can. But it would be so much fun.
It would.
It would be so much
because
fun.
with our idea, it would match perfect.
Yeah, it would be perfect.
We'd decorate and everything.
It'd be perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we were going to talk about because I remember those days that you were getting ready before school.
Yeah.
I remember, so it was kind of funny. I think we talked about it last week. I went school clothes shopping with Amelia. I hadn't done that in years because she was homeschooled.
She's also 9 years younger than my sister and I. So
9 and 11 years younger.
9 and 11 years, yeah.
So not saying that I don't remember doing that with her, but it's been like, quite a while, like specific, outfits and stuff. I mean, she was homeschooled, so it was, and she's an athlete, so it's shorts, t-shirts, who cares, like we're in Florida. Last year she was in bathing suits, most of the days. So, but I remember going shopping with you and your sister, a lot at Old Navy, because it was like, a lot of good deals for back to schools, which we did go with Amelia, but it was kind of weird and funny to go with her and try to find so much stuff. And there was a lot of good deals last week. I don't know if because we were last minute, I don't know, but she's growing so fast. So I know we're going to have to go again, probably by Christmas. But there's a big difference. Is like in Iowa, we had summer and winter. So we always like switched. Oh my gosh, that was so time consuming and so irritating to switch your closet during the, starting in about October, November.
We had a lot of clothes, and I got all the hand-me-downs from my sister.
Yeah.
But when we go back to school shopping, we usually go to Tilly's and, Justice in middle school. Justice in elementary school.
Huge, yeah.
I was obsessed with Justice. I was a Justice girl.
Oh, that was my first. She was big enough to wear Justice.
Yeah, that was. I don't know about if I wore Justice I didn't wear Justice in middle school.
Your sister's like, well, what I'm going to do, she told me that this morning. So we were getting ready because she went and got her haircut and we had to go run errands before. And she's like, so I'm just going to do a little bit of concealer because she's 11 years old and she needs concealer. A little bit of, that and mascara and some lip gloss. I said, okay. And she's like, if I feel like I need to be a little bit more, then I'll put a little bit of blush. And I'm like, and then you're going to be in high school and then you're going to be swimming before and you're going to not give a crap about what you're going to look like. She's like, really? I'm like, oh, totally.
But then also before the first day, like I said, my friends and I would get together and we'd plan our outfits, we'd try them on, and then we'd do face masks and hair masks, and we just like...
Your nails and stuff. It was around our pool. It was hilarious. We have so many pictures of that. I mean, it was like some oatmeal shit you guys had on your face. It was hilarious.
And then like an avocado smash hair mask.
Yes, I remember this. Oh my gosh, yes, it was so nasty. But it was funny.
Yeah.
You guys had fun. And it was just like, we always made it a big day to go shopping, a big day to... even when you were younger with Malia and Katerina, we would do this for elementary school. Yeah. That was fun too. The only thing I remember for first day, besides I don't know why I don't really, my first day of first grade, of course I remember, I had no clue what I was wearing, but that's when I met my friend Stephanie. And I know her since that day. All I remember is I don't know what the teachers were thinking. They must have been like totally off their rockers, but all the first graders had to have noisemaker. Yeah, that's how they recognized that. Who gives a noisemaker to all first graders? I don't know, but whatever. My mom was like, that was the stupidest shit ever, because all the first graders were walking on the street because we lived close enough. We were walking, even come home for lunch, and go back to school. But then I went to a private high school. So how it works in Canada, it's like first is sixth grade, like, kindergarten to sixth grade, pre-K through sixth grade. And then you have 5 years of high school, secondary school for us. And then you go to 2 years of college, and then you continue to advanced college or not, whatever, what you want to do. But anyway, and I went to a private school, and it was, at the beginning you don't like, you know that because you've been to a private school for a little bit. You don't really care for the freaking like uniform, but then at the end when you have to actually decide what to wear every night, you're just like, oh shit, it was so easy.
Yeah.
But it's your first day, right? And you go and buy the pants. It was gray pants at that time. By the time I graduated, we had navy blue pants as well, but we all had the ugly light gray pants. We had the little kind of Irish plaid skirt with the big safety pin. Ours was like a navy blue and green. The other private school that was close to us, theirs is like a light blue and gray and a little line of red. I remember that. Don't know why. And with a line of yellow, because we had pale yellow shirt that we could wear. It's still ugly. Button shirt, white and pale yellow. And then we had like a polo shirt, right? White. I think that's the only color we had. And then we had navy blue down the road. But anyway, the funniest shit is like they had this ugly cardigan that you could wear, right? And it had the logo of the school. And everybody's like, oh my gosh, all the freaking freshmen come in, and it's just like, look at me like I'm such a dumbass. And I have to, I'm like, never gonna, my group of friends, like, we're not wearing this. Well, kid you not, on the bus, every single one of us had that stupid, ugly yellow cardigan with the big crest of the school.
Bro.
My dad was so proud of me. He's like, look at you. You took pictures and this and that. And that was the only day that all of us ever wore that stupid thing. We got into school and everybody laughed at us and then I remember the following 4 years I was there, because it's 5 years.
Watching the freshmen walk in.
All the freshmen walking in with the stupid fucking cardigan. It was so ugly. So ugly. So that's all I remember. The other, I mean, clearly I was, wearing the uniform. So that's what we wore every year. It was not very complicated. And again, I was like you. I was figure skating before school and after school. So clearly I didn't care.
So that's all we have for today's episode. I hope that if you are a listener and going to school, this got you excited. And
yes, good luck. Have an amazing year.
Pick out an outfit that'll make you feel confident, and it'll be amazing. Yes, reach out to us in our DMs if you have any questions or you want advice or you have any
kids going to school. Send us the pictures too.
Yes,
these are my kids. So,
or if you have any topic ideas that you would like us to talk about, or just questions in general. But our Instagram is @acoffee.break. Our TikTok is @coffee_break. And you can watch our video podcast on YouTube, A Coffee Break with Kat and Mom. Our podcasts come out every Sunday at 9 a.m. Eastern Time. And before we end every episode, we do a Would You Rather.
Would you rather go back to middle school or high school?
I knew you were going to ask. I'd go back to high school.
And we just talked about this with your oldest sister. Some stories that I didn't even know made me laugh and cry this week at the table. Yeah. That's hilarious. So that's why I thought about this question.
I'd go back to high school because I was on the high school swim team, and a lot of those people were also on my club team. And that's kind of just where we formed our set friend group for the next 4 years. And all the teachers already knew either my dad, who had gone to that school, or my older sister. So it was just very easy for me. So definitely high school, and I was almost out of the awkward phase, so it was a little bit better for me. So I would do high school, but that's all we have. And I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. We will see you next week.
Bye. Love you.